Now, I know mining is a good way to make money, right? And we do need to mine and mine in a good, efficient way to the environment. And we can, right? And we can do that without making so much money because we can make more money just mining, right? We can make more money if we can keep things behind the scenes when it comes to mining. True. But it causes all these problems later in the future when they do such things, doesn't it? Right? So it's not a good idea. It's best to just mine right? And I'm not saying mining's not one of the biggest part of our income. It is, right? And it gives people jobs, and we do need to mine, right? But are we mining right when we go to kick it into high gear? Because when it comes to finance in a country, as far as I'm concerned, you'd get finance better, not just because you can do, means let's get gas because it's there and all this, even though we know it harms the environment, and in the end it's just as bad as it is good, so it's best just to leave it alone kind of thing. And if there's a natural accident, we can harvest things to prevent bigger accidents and be able to use a material in a more filtered way, right, when it comes to gas and fracking, okay, because we shouldn't have to do certain things because we have other technologies and materials that we can use if we put our heads together and start at a starting point. True? Now, if we're a country that people love, then we should get all the opportunities in the world to show what we do as we're loved because of the things we say and do. True? Isn't that why people love America? Because of the things they say and do. True? So what should we do as a country to get noticed? Not to do it by dominating, by sending off bad products so they will need you later on as things will break down. Not by doing any tricks, by actually just being kind and truthful. And who can do what for who kindly and truthfully. True? Isn't that the goal we're all working towards? So we always take the easy step and just go, let's do this because it's easier, it's there, which could be true. Some things you do got to keep going to make the new world, right? And you say that. As soon as we get this next thing done, because we've got to do these bad things to build this next thing, because that's what we're stuck in. As soon as we get this next things done and this next city done, and where we can build it better, we're going to shut down this because that one will allow to do the same building as this system over here and the same energy, but not pollute and be upgraded and better. True? And in the future's future, it'll just go on from there. So when it comes to printing out money and making things right, we make these certain things right. We make a dedication that when it comes to printing out money and the risks that we're taking, that we'll work as a country, we won't get lazy, we won't fail later in the future, and we're going to do these steps to make things right, and they will pay back. And if it does go up a little bit now, we're going to work on it. We're going to try to work on it as quick as we can without making the inflation go up. Even better. True? So we can do this and sacrifice this. So when it comes to a change, the best way and the fastest way to change is to have a sacrifice. Is to start sacrificing. What can you sacrifice more? What can you hold out? You don't need to go out for dinners every night if it was money saving. True? So you cut your dinners back. Right? Like out the Simpsons, or you cut your own hair like I'm doing to save some money because you're short. True? Isn't this the things the government should be talking about when it comes to solving issues, as we did when it comes to COVID, and we just threw out money for those issues, but then we look back on these issues that we threw money at and it really didn't fix anything, right? And we threw all this money out when COVID came out and never had a big huge outbreak, and we put all this money in a sector, and yet we've made people have to wait for operations longer. True? So when it comes to the people, it just made, and everywhere else, so they try to fix one sector, which we didn't really need. In the end, we had no influx and all that. People didn't really need all the lockdown and the things that happened, right, when it comes to the hospital. And it could have been ran in other ways, which hospitals did, and fixed people and didn't get people sick. So it proves that you can do things without panicking too much and saying that you can't do it. True? So if a sector got a whole bunch of money more and things haven't gotten any more built up, as in there wasn't more operations or there wasn't a sudden influx of sick people, then where did the money go, and why would the system be the same or worse if you got money thrown at it? It should be a whole lot better. True? Anyway, it might not be about the equipment. Might be about how the sector's ran. Might be about how the people work in the sector, who they are. Could be a few different reasons, but we have professionals that were meant to look at this kind of stuff and not get blackmailed behind the scene and not get taken money bribes or anything like that, or be bribed, because they shouldn't be in that sector if that's happening. We need to do proper investigations on these sectors and these people so these things aren't happening. True? Because without that, could you ever get a proper start? You couldn't. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and have a good one. See you later.